everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the second part of our previous video. So in our last video we have done drainage system in our India, water divide, George, the Himalayan river system, and I have explained the river system with the help of map, both the Himalayan and the Peninsular river. We have done about Ganga river. Now we have to do with the Peninsular river. From here we have to start. The main water divide in peninsular India is formed by the Western Ghat, which run from north to south close to the western coast. Most of the major rivers in the peninsula such as Mahanandi, Godavari and Krishna and Kaveri flow eastward and drain into the Bay of Bengal. These rivers make delta at their mouth. There are numerous small streams flowing west of the Western Ghat. Narmada and the Tapi are the only long river which flow west and make estuaries. The drainage basin of the Peninsular River are comparatively small in size. So let me explain this river system with the help of a map. So here we have a map. So we are talking about the Peninsular River, which is a south part of our country. So we talk about the Mahanandi, Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri rivers. You can see here these rivers are flowing all are coming in Mahanandi, also coming in Bay of Bengal. Why it is so? Why these rivers are coming in Bay of Bengal? So the reason is this area which is near the sea are called the sea coast, ocean coast, and here we have a Western Ghat. This is a mountain, and this area is uplifted. This is a upland. So that's why, because of here is a upland, and this area is comparatively littered. Comparatively, it has a lower height. That's why these all rivers flow from west to east. And there is two rivers named Narmada and Tapi. These two rivers, they flow from west to east in Arabian Sea, because here there is a Aravalli which stop them from from entering this area. That's why they go in an advanced sea. Okay, hope this is clear to you. Now, the Narmada rise in Amarnath Hills in Madhya Pradesh. It flows toward the west in a river valley formed due to the faulting, and on its way to sea, Narmada created many picturesque locations. The Marble Rock near Jalapur, where the Narmada flows through a deep gorge, and the Dhaudhar Fall, where the river plunges over a steep rock, are some of the notable ones. So here do you know there is information? Narmada River conservation has been undertaken by government of Madhya Pradesh by the scheme named Narmami Devi Narmade. All tributaries of Narmada are very short, and most of them join the main stream at right angle. The Narmada Basin covers part of Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. The Tapi Basin. The Tapi is also a river. The Tapi rises in Satpura range. It is a Belur district of Madhya Pradesh. It flows river parallel to Narmada, but it is much shorter in length. The basin covered by the Tapi River is Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. The Godavari Basin. Godavari is the largest peninsular river. It rises from the slope of Western Ghat in the Nasik district of Maharashtra. Its length is 1,500 meters. It drains into Bay of Bengal in the east side of our country. The drainage basin is also the peninsular river. The basin covers the part of Maharashtra, about 50% of, and the Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha. The Godavari is joined by numerous tributaries such as the Purna, Vardha, Prahinta, Manjara, Pengangana. The last three tributaries are very large because of the length of its area covered. It is also known as the Dakshin Ganga. The Mahanandi Basin. The Mahanandi rises in highland of Chhattisgarh. It flows through the Odisha to reach Bay of Bengal. The length of the river is about 860 km. Its drainage basin is shared by the Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and Odisha. Now we will talk about the Krishna River. The Krishna Basin rises from near Mahabaleshwar. The Krishna flows for about 1,400 km and reaches the Bay of Bengal. The Tarbangandra and the Koya and the Guptavara in Munsi in the Bhima and some of its tributaries. Its drainage basin is served by Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Next is Kaveri Basin, which is in very south area. The Kaveris rise in Brahmangi range of the Western Ghat and reach the Bay of Bengal in the southern corridor, Tamil Nadu. So this Kaveri river rise in the Tamil Nadu. The total length of the river is 760 km. Its main tributaries is Amarvati, Bhavrani, Hemavati and Kabini. The basin drain put part of Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. This basin is in 3 states. So here we have, do you know information? The river Kaveri makes the second biggest rainfall in India, known as Shiva Samundram Fall. The hydroelectric power generated from the fall is supplied to Mysore, Bengaluru and Kolar gold field. So here now, okay, here is another information. Do you know information? 71% of world surface is covered with water, but 97% of water is salt water. Of the 3% that is available as fresh water, 3/4 of it is trapped in as ice. So 1/3 is present in the form of ice glacier, and the running water is only 2/3%. Lakes. So I hope you might be aware of what is lake. As you can see in this image, this is a lake. So lake is a water. Lake is a stop water. Just like this is called lake. Here there will be no movement. The water will not flow from one state to another. It does not move that much as compared to the rivers. Okay, you can imagine Srinagar, Nainital and other tourist places which have lakes, and they attract the tourist. The Dal Lake in Kashmir is very famous, and it attracts thousands of tourists. Okay, now India has many lakes that are different from each other in size and other characteristics. Most of them are permanent. Some contain water during the rainy season, like the lake in the basin of inland drainage of semi-arid region. There are some lakes which are in result of action of glacier and ice sheet, while others have a form of winter river action of human activities. The meandering river across a footprint form cut off the later develop into oxbow lakes, split and bar from the lagoon in the coastal area. The Chilka Lake, the Pulikat Lake, and the Kuluru Lake is the region of inland drain and sometimes seasonal. For example, Sambar Lake in Rajasthan, which is a saltwater lake, its water is used to producing salt. Most of the freshwater lakes are in the Himalayan region. They are glacier origin. In other words, they form when glacier dug out a basin which was later filled with the snow melt. The Vellore Lake in Jammu and Kashmir, it contrast is a result of tectonic activity. It is in the largest freshwater lake in India. The Dal Lake, Bhimtal, Nainital, Loktal and Brahmapani are some other important freshwater lakes. Apart from natural lake, the damming of river for the generation of hydropower also lead to the formation of lakes such as Guru Gobind Sagar, Barkha, Nangal project. Lakes are of very great value to human beings. A lake helps to regulate the flow of river during heavy rains. It prevents flooding, and during the dry season, it helps to maintain an even flow of water. Lake can be used for developing hydropower. They moderate the climate of surrounding, maintain the aquatic ecosystem, enhance natural beauty, and develop tourism and provide recreation. So now we will talk about the role of rivers in our economy. Rivers have been of fundamental importance through the human history. After from the river basin natural resource essential for various human activity. Therefore, river bank have attracted settlers for ancient time. The settlement have now become big times. These settlements have now become big cities. Make a list of cities which are located in bank of rivers. So in ancient time, people used to stay where there is easily availability of water for the daily use agriculture, and now those places are developed as a city. Using river for irrigation means using for agriculture purpose, navigation, Hydropower generation for a special significance, particularly to a country like India, where the agriculture is the major source of livelihood of majority of its population. River pollution. So our country and even the world face major problem of river pollution. The growing domestic, municipal, industrial and agriculture demand for water and from the river naturally affect the quality of water. As result, more and more water is being drained out of river, reducing their volume. On the other hand, a heavy load of untreated sewage and industrial influent are impetent into the river. This affect not only the quality of water but also self-cleaning capacity of river. For example, give the adequate stream water. The Ganga water is able to dilute the same estimate pollution load within 20 kilometer a large city. Pollution load within 20 km large city, but the increasing urbanization and industrialization do not allow it to happen, and the pollution level of many rivers have been rise. Concern